Good morning, Yellow Room. It's Miss Elizabeth sending out a lot of love. And today we're going to talk about our plant unit that we've been working on. Now, you know, in Yellow Room, whenever we finish a unit, we make a poster so that we can remember what we learned. I call it a memory board. And today we're going to make a memory board so that you would have this in your room or wherever mom and dad wants to put it, so that later on in your education, when you see a diagram of the life cycle of a plant, it will not be the first time you have seen it. So all you will need is construction paper, glue, cardboard paper, or any kind of other paper that you have in your house. Just use what you have. If you don't have construction paper, cut out the inside of a cereal box. That'll be good enough. All you need to do is to cut it into shapes. Our next unit will be math, and we will be talking about shapes. So today I decided to make a flower out of shapes. So I drew this gorgeous oval onto this construction paper. Now I want you to practice cutting on your own. So ask mom and dad to draw for you, but then fold up the paper so it's nice and sturdy and you can grip it, and then you can cut all the way around the oval, and that way when you're done you should have 4 ovals of all of the same size, so they'll all be uniform, so you will just like the way it looks better. Okay, so ask mommy to cut not to cut for you, try to cut on your own, but mom and dad can draw for you. That will be just fine. So today we're going to make a diagram of a flower. First thing I'm going to do is put in the seed pod. Boop. The seed pod is the center of the flower. That little shiny part, that little part in the middle usually has bunches of seeds in it. So you can draw some seeds on it like I'm going to do right now. Or you can glue some beans in that spot and make it pop. That'd be cool too. So you see my circle? My circle is my seed pod. That is the center of my flower. Now, like I said, we're doing math and science. Math and science. So the shapes I use today are circles, ovals, and straight lines. Circles, ovals, and straight lines. So you will know your shapes, and you will also know the parts of a flower. So we're taking care of science and math in one step. Now, I have 2 petals that I cut out. I cut out pink ones, and I cut out pink ones and purple ones, purple and pink. So I'm gonna make a pattern. Remember when we make a pattern and we sing our pattern? Like purple and pink, purple and pink, purple and pink. What comes next? Purple, right? So you're gonna do your flower in a pattern. So all you gotta do is put a little bit of glue on the edges, boop, and pop it right on your board. Now I said purple and pink, so what comes next? Pink. You could put it under or over. I think I'm gonna stick mine under. Purple and pink, purple and pink. What comes next? Purple. So I'm gonna stick my purple ovals all around the seed pod in the center of my flower. Purple and pink, purple and pink, purple and pink. And boop. There you go. Purple and pink, purple and pink, purple and pink, and purple. Good job. If you knew that already, kiss your brain. Say, Mommy, I know patterns. Right now we're making what's called an A-B pattern, which is one color, which is 2 colors that are different. Okay? So what comes after that purple? We definitely need a pink, right? Or do we need a purple? Okay, yeah, we need a pink. Good job. So I'm gonna stick my pink in there. And voila. There you go. Now you're gonna ask Mom to write some labels for you. because it's time for you to label things, because in kindergarten, they're going to ask you to label a lot. So let's just practice that now. We know this is a seed pod. So we can put seed pod right there. Or you can put it there, but I like it here because that makes sure you know this is the seed pod. These are petals, right? So let's put petal right next to the petal. So you know that it is a what? Petal. We're missing some parts of our plant. What are we missing? What is that line? Yep, stem. Say stem. Now for the stem, you could be okay. It would be okay for you to draw a little line with your glue stick and just pop the stem right under the flower, right under the petal. Okay? That'll work. And if you want it a little longer, that's fine too. I'm gonna make mine a little bit longer. Just a little. Because I really want my board to pop so that later on I can really remember this. And when I meet my kindergarten teacher, I can tell her all that I know about a flower. Now this flower is missing something on the stems. So now I made oval petals, circle seed pod, and a straight line for the stems. And I made more ovals for the leaves. Now I'm not going to do the leaves in a pattern because I've already done the pattern over here. Okay, so for this lesson you need to know patterns and you need to know your shapes. So ovals are going to be the leaves. So I'm just going to pop them in. You got one. And you can label those too, or you can count them. 2, 3, and 4. Oh, I drew something on that. Let's use a different one. Okay. And 4. I'm gonna put 5. Now you see your leaves? You have 5 leaves. And this word says leaves. So let's label it. I'm labeling it right now. These are your leaves. Now parents, I know that you can buy a poster in the store that says this, but nothing reinforces learning more than what a child actually does themselves. Because what I do myself, I learn better than if I watch somebody else doing it. It's better if your child practices themselves because they will learn better. They will retain the information. And later on when they see their science and math assessments, they'll be more confident in being able to solve problems. Okay, so I forgot stem. Now we know this straight line is a stem. So I'm going to put that right on the straight line because that's a stem. All right, we need soil. So guess what? I made 2 big long ovals. And the ovals are going to be my soil. There's one here for my soil because I want my soil to be nice and bumpy. 2 large ovals. Parents, if you're having hard time finding construction paper, check online for dollargeneral.com, check target.com. They have really low cost options for things you may need for your homeschool classroom. So here we have our soil. And I'm going to what? Label it. Labeling helps you so that later when you take your assessments and they give you a diagram with missing lines, you know exactly what to fill in because you saw it already. Soil. I forgot to put flower because we made a what? Flower. Here it goes. This is our whole flower. Now we need roots. So for roots, I cut out some straight lines and you can be fun. So what I'm going to do is fold my straight lines so they look kind of wiggly. Because every time I look at roots, they look like straws that have been broken apart. So I'm going to make sure that the roots are coming out of the soil. Because remember, it's my diagram. I want to make it fun. Let's just pop some roots over here. Sometimes you might need a little bit more glue. That's why I buy the fat glue stick. You can also check staples.com. But for me, I like the inexpensive option, so I will go with Dollar General. Just pop that there. If it falls off, just pick it up and put it right back. That's the good thing about working on your own. If you make a mistake, you just fix it right away and nobody's bothering you, worried about you. You worry about yourself and you make yourself happy. So there are my silly roots, my silly willy roots coming out of the stem, which I should put some more over here so you can see that the roots grow into the stem and the stem grows into your plant. So there are my roots, and here's my label. Put my label right on the roots. Boop. And there is your shade plant. This is our shade plant. Now I wrote plant, but I'm going to write shade plant. This is our plant. And I forgot to write shape. This is our shape plant. This is our shape plant. And it's all done. We made a pattern out of the petals. We have a circle for our seed pod. We have straight lines for the stem and straight lines for the root. We have ovals for our leaves and ovals for our soil. This will help you remember your shapes: circle, oval, straight line. And this will help you to read the parts of a flower. Cool? Sending out love today. Show me what you do with this on Class Tag. I love to see your videos. So far, I've seen a couple of videos and I want to see some more. So please share with me on Class Tag. Miss Elizabeth is done for now. Bye, guys. Have a beautiful day.